My time in Ghana was quite eventful. I investigated Nana Agrada, but then, right before I left, I discovered some ugliness.
Come on.
When you think of a witch camp, you think of mostly women dancing beside the fire or something, believing whatever they want to believe, a witch camp, you know. But yeah, it is something else, totally something else. Women are being exiled, taken out of their community, and taken into a witch camp. Americans have summer camps, but here in Ghana, they have witch camps. Mankind, from its infancy, struggled with the belief in the unseen. The Jews had difficult time refusing the temptation to sacrifice their children to Moloch. But this is 2023. In a country surrounded by the wonders of modernity, people are still persecuted for imaginary crimes. Even after being told by one of the offsprings of the victims of the camps, I wasn't even fazed by it. This was my mood going to the camp.
Alright, you can go. Alright. So I'm buying some things for the people who I'm actually going to meet at Previously. Some apples and some don't worry. And some breads. You know, I'm documenting my journey and just in case I don't cross the river, someone will find out where I got to. So I want to buy some breads. I don't know. I don't know how they sell bread. I saw some better bread where in the bus, but I wasn't sure if I was going to buy a bread. So I have to buy one. The black that black one. The black one. Yeah, how much is that?
I need a 60 and 50.
How much is everything? How much is one? One is 50. No, how many is 50 cities? How many is 50? One. All right. So here we are. We are getting on the ferry, and the buses are going. We get on the ferry. That's how much weight it can carry. So here we go. My ticket. Thank you. This is it. There we go. Sorry, sir. I don't want this thing to shake off and actually fall in the river. I don't. Wow.
So we got off the bus, and that's basically how my day went.
So we just got out.
I knew about the place, I've heard about the place, and just like everyone else, I wasn't fazed by it.
to Kupo now. In a yellow. I'm recording. So, in truth, I think the place is very remote and things like this, for real, they are common only where few knows how to read and write. I was going to go see the assemblyman, and this assemblyman is the person that organizes the place and get things together for the women. So, what I'm being told right now is that the women are not in specific camps here. Is it just that? So how do people? The question. I'm not recording. Just just myself. How do people recognize a witch? Like how do? Okay, I have to speak to. I have to. So I'm here with the. I have to speak to the assemblyman on this particular issue. He's just behind me. He's busy right there. Right, he's busy talking right now. But we have the interview very soon. Yo, he said the people there are integrated to into the society. But he said an indigenous of the land, of the place, can identify a witch by looking at their face. So we're talking about the witches here. The witches in Kupo here. My first question is that how do you identify a witch? How do we know a person is a witch? Can they cease being a witch? Can they stop being a witch?
Oh yes, they can stop.
They can stop being a witch.
Yeah.
How do you exercise the witchcraft out of them?
Yes, we have a shrine here.
Mm-hmm.
It is down there.
Okay.
Those smaller girls.
Mm-hmm.
So when they come, we have some traditional way to do
Okay.
with them.
Mm-hmm.
We send them to that place with a file.
Mm-hmm.
So from there we just make some arrangements.
Okay. Exactly. Or what do witches do? What do witches do?
What do witches do?
I don't know. Yeah.
We believe that spiritually they are killing their colleagues' memories by using
they kill human beings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
spiritually.
Spiritually.
Yes, that's our belief.
How does the chief priest verify that they have done this before? Because the community can just want the person out. How does the chief priest verify that they killed this person before or they killed people before?
I know where you are coming from. You know, Muslim, when they come, we will send the fowl along. When we get there, we slaughter the fowl. Then, before slaughtering the fowl, the woman, she will speak to the goose that I'm pure, I'm clean. What they said I've done is not, I'm not part of it. So she will make a promise to the gods that if what they tag me to is really my my job, no, then the ghost should deal with me directly.
Okay.
So that we slaughter the fowl, we will take small blood from the fowl, and then we mix it with the water, and then give it to the woman to drink.
To drink.
Yeah. So from there, we believe that. So the chief priest will talk to the ghost that whenever the woman tries to do certain thing again, then the ghost should deal with the woman.
Okay, we should deal with the woman.
Yeah.
And is that the way they leave this place, or that is before they come in? Is it the day they bring those girls to?
Yeah, their community.
And after that, are they free to leave the community?
Yes. After performing all this, the woman will now be asked, are you willing to stay with us, or you want to go back to your previous location? But majority of them, mostly, they do often say that they will live here.
They will leave.
They will stay here.
They will stay here.
Yeah, they will stay here. Because going back to the community may cause millions.
What is the exact job of the chief priest in the community?
Yeah. Like the way I told you, he's in charge of the alleged witches.
Is that all he does?
Yes. That's all. And then aside that, for the community, when the community needs something, which they are willing to involve the smaller boys,
Okay.
he will do it.
Okay. He speaks to them. Alright.
What I found surprising when I got there was the amount of men without jobs. I got there on a Friday morning and the men there were just sitting around. I tried my best not to see it as a suffering of women, but clearly it is what it is, honestly. When men have nothing to define their life with, because we are basically what we do. They believe in the supernatural becomes a creative avenue for them to actually define themselves. And here we are to talk to the women, due to the fear of being killed, opt to stay, most of them. The choice is just like that from Christopher Nolan's movie. It is death or exile, one way or the other. Which year did she get? Did she come to the village? She's careful now. What was the reason why she was told to come?
She's from Tampion. Someone last passed away there, and then they accused her of being a witch. She was inside, and then they intentionally decided to burn the old room when she was inside. To burn like this one.
One can't really understand what humans can live with until they have to. The adaptability. First, it is the beginning that is toughest. The night they arrived, that proves the most difficult. And then that feels like it has passed. But it's just the beginning of a long suffering.
Manda aku cek pada dia na bir mani. Apa nama nangsu, belajar masuk. Ada demo manya, uring ni.
How long has she been here? What was the reason she was sick? those are kids. Okay, the girl. Okay. Our sister came to actually stay with her. You said our aunt. Did they all came in to stay with her, or they were all staying? Okay. It is now two people in our family that were accused of being.
Yes.
What was the reason she was sent here? That is something that I feel that is most. I think it is just biological in me, having nothing to look forward to. When I feel like there is nothing I'm looking forward to in my day, I feel like I'm dead or something. I feel really deep inside, like my consciousness is out of me. Like I do not really feel alive. But this is what these women are forced to live with every day, like every day of their life. They are only waiting for something that may never come. Their children might never break out. Their lives might never be better, and they might just remain there. The woman there temporarily said she's here to actually temporarily stay. If I were to go into the camp, I would temporarily stay. But then that's actually turned to 12 years. Just imagine having to live like that.
From there, the children move to different place. And then she asked the children to bring her here. They send her to the when she thinks about it, she's not feeling well. She's even trying to grab. She's pissed. She's innocent.
Why did she decide to stay?
Do they have any plan of leaving this place?
Where? Baba sitting in Ban sitting a man, Ban Bazan to number Moses, Bazantella Adua, Woman Zarti, Batlam Booty, see about Pauna, to got to do one coolie, and my baby Kiana, think like be a one coolie. The nab young, German pie in it, Punya's hands.
So then you say Monday, my dama, one can live Pimo, but then be some Biani, or be some Banaco mode and so based upon
What is she looking forward to doing?
Now we are doing the nearby houses. They are giving them food. She's having problem with her legs. Can't walk well. She can't struggle on her own unless
I stopped believing in the supernatural at the age of 16. I can still say the Lord's Prayer though, but I honestly can't carry a long prayer anymore. You know, I can't imagine what it feels like to actually pray to uplift an affliction caused by sorcery. I can't actually conceptualize it. I can't actually imagine it in my head. No, just like the mystery of having to pay property tax as an adult. You know, adults paying property tax. Or a 7-year-old asking his parents why water is wet. You know, it is impossible for me to actually imagine how someone could be a witch. You know, how it is possible for a witch to exist. It isn't just possible for me to just imagine what makes a person a witch. When I look at everything I know about the nature of reality, you know, I just can't understand. It boggles my mind. What makes a person? How come people? I used to believe in witchcraft, by the way, but what makes a person a witch? The same way these people can't just imagine how these women cannot be witch. Honestly,
Does she believe there are witches? Does she believe that?
so Pane.
when you live long enough in something, you just tend to believe it is the case. Honestly, without reproach, without doubt, just kind of. I'm open to any evidence, by the way. And the funniest thing is that I was able to convince the assemblyman to actually mimic what I said, and he actually mimicked what I said. He was able to mimic what I said about, you know, just to get out of place alive. I had to tell him that I do not believe in the supernatural and I need evidence. And after actually analyzing, talking to a while, he said the same thing. Maybe it was just for the camera, but he started out actually really believing that these women were witches. That is something.
I have my grandmother have passed. All of them have passed, and what I was thinking was that, you know, they could be my grandmother. They could be my grandmother. You know, yeah. What do you think of them? Do you think do you think they are witches? Do you think they are witches?
You know, we speak with evidence,
And
and if you don't have,
You don't.
accurate evidence. You can't say yes or no to it.
Okay, so what do you think? What do you
I don't
think?
have any evidence that shows that
They are witches.
they are witches.
But do you have any?
But they said they are witches.
Okay, people say they are witches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah, people say they are witches. But I don't have accurate
Enough evidence to suggest that they are witches.
No, they are witches. Let's go.
Humans can't live without hope. Despite terrible living conditions and having so little to eat, I'm surprised by the strength of these women to come together and find some happiness in their situation. After so long, after many years that these women have spent in their situation, these women still have some hope that they will get out of here someday. That something somehow, maybe their kids, somehow they will get out of here. They will be able to get out of here.
She's innocent.
Do you think there will still be some people that will be sent here in the future?
In the future. They are continuing.
People will still continue to
Yes,
come.
yes, yes.